Okay. Says we're live. And just going to throw this up. Quick rant, quick practice. I haven't spoken in a while, so here's my rant. Recently, semi-recently, I have flipped from not a fan of policy, but always liked Bernie Sanders and thought he was a stand-up guy and did what he said and so on. And maybe 6 months ago, there was an article or a disclosure that he and AOC took a private jet from one California place to the other. And it turned out to be true. And I read a Yahoo article and it said, it was a Sunday and they wanted to get from one town in California to another. And there was not a commercial flight available. And the only way to do it was to rent a jet and so on and so forth. And my response to that is, that's exactly why a CEO or somebody wealthy vacationing or whatever, they would say, time is not on my side, so I'm renting a jet. It's the same fucking thing. And there's other rabbit holes that go down there. So I thought, well, that's fucking hypocritical. And it's Yahoo, which leans a little left, and it kind of defended him. And I'm like, okay. I re-looked into it today for some clarification. It comes to find out that in either the first and second quarters, Bernie and AOC have flown all over the country. And that jet took them from California to Utah to Montana. And I'm not sure if I'm getting the lines right. And it finished its flight by flying to Vermont, where Bernie deplaned, and then to Washington, D.C., where AOC deplaned. And this is all fact-checked on public flight records. And when confronted with it, Bernie said, I'm not apologizing for what I need to do to get my message out going from place to place to place. Well, wait a minute. That's what, like, a private business person or, like I said, a wealthy vacationer or whatever would say. Hey, I'm doing what I need to do for my purposes in life. And Bernie doesn't need to go to California and Montana to get his messages out. And guess what? I don't know how much money he's raising. AOC is the largest fundraiser, and they're spending their time in California. She's raised $9.6 million either to date or to some point so far this year, and it's more than that. And one of the biggest talking points on this anti-oligarch tour is that the evil right-wing people are raising all this money and they're doing it through corporations. And I do happen to agree that getting money from corporations and lobby interests is not the right way to do it. But, and by the way, he had spent through one of his PACs $200 million the first quarter of 2025 in private jet charges. That's $1 million a year if he continues at the same pace. $1 million he'll have spent this year in private jet flights on the anti-oligarch tour. The fucking hypocrisy there is crazy. I make no apologies. We're going to fly all here and there. And guess what? Bernie is a senator in Vermont. AOC is a representative from a county in New York City. Last I knew, those don't have anything to do with California, the mainstay of their anti-oligarch tour and massive fundraising escapade. It's totally fucking hypocritical. It's so hypocritical. So AOC is flying from event to event to event, booking venues, arranging all these things to get people riled up. And she asked for money at every single fucking one of them. And she's raised more money than any other person in Congress, not even close, this year. And she's doing it from lower class, middle class, and upper class. There are large donors, but they're individuals. So anyway, this is a good point to stop. But it's total fucking hypocrisy. Charter a jet, fly all over the fucking place, fundraise. She's probably into over $10 million now. And just, she's flying on private jet. She's paying for, she's allowed to pay for hotels out of her campaign fund. She gets, I think it's $79 per diem for food. So you can have a $50 dinner and a $30 lunch and pay for your breakfast or whatever. And so if you like to be on planes, fly around and speak about your issues, she's living an elite lifestyle. I'm presuming she's having fun doing this. She's doing exactly what she wants to do, spending shitloads of money doing it, paying for it out of campaign funds, which is legal. But the hypocrisy is so fucking huge and disgusting. I want to throw up. Anyway, that's my rant. That's my practice. Hope it was decent. That's all. Bye. Bye-bye. Time for college football. Later. That's another conversation.